Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. The question is, if you are not in this channel, where are you?
That he would have had to have made, isn't it, Iman? Absolutely, and some trade-offs as well, Ziyanda. Minister, how do you feel now that it's done?
No, I'm happy because now the budget is where it belongs. It belongs to parliamentarians to debate and assist in making those policy choices.
How tough was it in the room,
Come on.
in cabinet? How tough was it in cabinet?
No, it's still tough. You'll see some of the colleagues from cabinet will probably be taking a different position.
So how do you win those disparate voices over? And there wasn't consensus, right? Because we heard from the DA, we heard from John Steenhuisen. In fact, there was some whispering about a walkout on their part. That didn't happen. So we held it together and we delivered this budget. But what did you have to do in order to try and build consensus?
I think there's some discussion amongst them. They've got their own complaints about, not really about the substantive issues of the budget, about a whole range of package of issues, which I think the different leaders of the different parties are discussing.
How did you go from 2% to 0.5 percentage points? How, you know?
Mind you, in the original budget of the 19th, we didn't do we're having the tax relief for income tax. So in this budget, we've changed things around, did a combination of no relief on income tax and VAT.
Do you think that that's going to appease your opponents in this? Before I get to the issue of SARS and how much money you've given them.
No, they've got to make a choice. They've got to make a choice, and they must stay here in Parliament. Do we close schools? Do we close clinics? Do we close hospitals? They've got to make that choice. Do we fire people? That's a choice people have got to make, and I'm saying that's not a good choice to make.
Are you sleeping easy tonight?
No, I've been sleeping easy. Somebody phoned me last night and said, I'm watching TV, I'm relaxing. You know, one thing about these things, once you personalize them, this budget is not a fair Godongwane family budget. It's a budget of the country. Everybody must have sleepless nights.
And what would you say that if you were a doctor examining the state of health of the GNU under these conditions? What would your diagnosis, your prognosis be?
It would be in a critical state.
Okay, that's all we're going to...
Listen, when it comes to being a politician, especially if you get to a point where you are a what? You are a minister, you are a premier, you are a mayor, you are any responsibility that you might be given. I don't even care what people say. I don't even care what people think, okay? And I'm not saying that with disrespect, but I think sometimes we behave as if like these politicians, they are supermen, like they can just create magic and do magic, and it's not possible, okay? There's nothing difficult than making sure that you come up with a budget. Even if you don't agree with the budget, the fact is, you can even hear from his voice, from the way he is feeling, he is excited because already now he has done what he's supposed to. It seems like his job was just to take the speech and take the budget and just speak it and then leave it with Parliament, and then so that he can be, you know, relieved, because it's no longer going to be on him, it will be on Parliament now, you know. It's that moment where you wish that this thing, it can just end. That's why the last time on the 19th, I think he was very angry, you know. And when I say this, I don't think people will understand. I think he was very angry because he wanted to do it and just finished with it. When then it was postponed, that's another stress. That's another thing now. That's another like sleepless nights. He can claim and say, oh, I know I was sleeping nice. You were not, my guy, because your aim was to make sure that you agree. This thing of GNU, it's not an easy thing to do. This thing of being a minister, being a what is it? Mayor, being a premier, it's not an easy thing, okay? Being a politician in general, it's not an easy thing. You can ask Mr. Trump. Trust me, it's not easy. He can remove everything and remove monies and everything. It is not easy because he's also afraid of what might happen. He's become the first president who did what, you know. Anyway, I don't know, guys, what do you think about Mr. Godongwane, but the way I am feeling him, the way I'm seeing him, it feels like he is happy that everything is done, because he says now it is left with Parliament. You know, like, I'm done here, guys. Let me just go and sleep, you know. Let me just go and relax, you know. Anyway, tell me, guys, what do you think? Thank you for watching. You can like the video. Thank you, guys, for your likes. I'm on what for followers? I'm on 22,000. Yeah, 22,000. I really appreciate it, guys. Okay. Obviously, if you are a person who wants to, I'm not saying, but if you are a person who wishes to put your product here, and maybe when I'm doing this thing, then I put your product somewhere, okay? You can let me know, you can ask me, you can inbox me, and then I can do that, okay? Whether it's anything, okay? Anyway, thank you guys for watching. You have a fantastic day. I'm out. The finishing touch of sophistication. Complete your look with polo pants, crafted from premium materials for timeless style. Elevate any outfit from formal elegance to casual charm. Luxurious craftsmanship, versatile for every occasion, a statement of sophistication. Discover the perfect blend of tradition and style. Wear the difference.